Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Houston. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
When you have a chance to kind of poke around the locker room, Mike, and talk to the coaches and the players, and you say, how would you best describe your quarterback? The word perfectionist, it seems to come up pretty often, and it's pretty clear to see why. He was not happy throwing that pick last week, and otherwise it was an incredible stat line. So that's the drive that allows him to just continuously improve week in and week out, and I'm anxious to see what a better performance even looks like here today.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Houston.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Up the middle they go. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
they'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Desperados. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Desperados 7, NHawks nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have the shot to leave here with another win.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
A gain of 9 yards. And a San Diego 1st down.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this one is recovered by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Desperados will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The NHawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. Now he'll run. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Moving to his left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, San Diego.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 41-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
San Diego, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 85. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Throwing now from the gun. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
For a San Diego.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, NHawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now a timeout for injury. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 5.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
The Desperados out and ready to punt. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The NHawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Slot man's gonna move in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now a give on the ground, and that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play, knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
3rd and 4.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 30. First down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston. tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. Taking off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dive and a catch in. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Heel looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time like talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Second down and 3. They'll look to throw again. Escaping to his left. 3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, San Diego.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the NHawks move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Desperados 14.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The NHawks offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
The San Diego first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down, San Diego.
Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, NHawks.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to run it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout for injury. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, NHawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the NHawks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Desperados offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position.
At the 26, 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second and 8. He'll go right and find his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 3.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
From
back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
at the 2-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Desperados. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
NHawks 24, Desperados 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The NHawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Desperados offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. 1st down for Houston.
At the 34-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
And 10.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Desperados have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
2nd and 7.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. He'll try to run for it. And he's in! Touchdown, Desperados! The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Desperados 31, NHawks
24. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Desperados offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. We'll try to get another possession now and build on this lead. They'll go with a counter on first down, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. They'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 3rd and 7. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This from 30 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Desperados add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The NHawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. There's that man again, another catch. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Nothing for a run after catch on that one, out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to the air one more time. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the San Diego 1st down.
Slot man in motion left. They'll look to throw again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw yet again. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one up. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He's got a man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding space at the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.